Yes, this is breaking news, and this is one for the record. And this was put on YouTube on 9/17/2012. It was put on there by Pink Sapphire ET, her channel. So I'm going to play this for you and then show you also, if you haven't seen it before, what was found in the Baltic Sea. Alrighty then, here we go.
September 17, 2012 on a Monday, 4:19 p.m. Pacific Time. Up next, UFO War, China and U.S. Navy officer. This is posted Duff, a senior editor. Veterans Today. Joint Fleet fends off UFO threat, is what it says. This last week, reports of Chinese naval vessels off the U.S. coast, Northern California in particular, have been denied. Now, an Asian intelligence agent report that a combined fleet operation between the U.S. and China has been going on. A full combat operation, they're told, is a highly unfriendly extraterrestrial threat. Would you believe? Curiosity was an early source on this credited. Here, initial suspicions were inaccurate, but her information has been confirmed. Oh, confirmed. Verifications of the fleet operations there have been no confirmation from the U.S. side, though the ships have been seen by every vessel that makes it offshore. The true nature of both the threat and the extent of the multinational military force used is beyond inimaginable classification level. Whoa. Amazing. The rumors are the following. Extraterrestrial craft are operating underwater bases. Underwater bases. How many times have we seen video of something shooting out of the water? Advanced U.S. suborbital weapons platforms represented tested have actually been from Vandenberg Airfield. These are armed with energy weapons. UFO tracking has been moved from conventional to nanotechnology, with microscopic sensors being used to detect behaviors such as dimension rifts and distortions in time, things only in TV shows like Fringe and X-Files. All Fox, oddly enough. The actual classified memo on very short distribution mentions only the following. Mission is extraterrestrial and extremely aggressive, friendly. That's not good. The threat represents a clear and present danger and is tied to the Pacific Basin. Pacific Basin? China is forced to carry U.S. responsibility because our own naval capability is sitting in the Persian Gulf. America is under a threat. Attempts to seek confirmation to directly verify these operations will lead to fatal consequences. Fatal consequences. A confirmation to this response, which I chose into a highly deniable form out of personal interest. Others in the U.S. have better information and sources and have been silenced with warnings only. As to this being a total hose job, I don't see any advantage in it. Several months earlier this year had disclosures tied to the UFO. One real sighting had been made over South Korea. After that, it has been flooded. Yes, Google's YouTube with manufactured phony UFO videos, some beyond next generation quality. All information given on UFO video or are analyzed is totally false. Childishly so, especially that the UFO networks, they are professionally self-discrediting. About 6 weeks ago, a study group was appointed out of NATO and another one in Asia to look at the pattern of UFO videos. A decision was made to aggressively investigate one or more groups. Being aggressively investigated on such an issue is not recommended. And I would love to be more entertaining, invent things, speculate, or perhaps include some fascinating videos. I either have to give this a 70% or reclassify a reliable official source as purposely leaking something that makes no sense. My suggestion is that readers follow other stories for verifications or information that would help in some way. Add it to the comment section and see if we can get a better grip on what may well be an extremely dangerous situation. Oh my God. Chinese naval forces off California said to be on joint UFO suppression mission. Okay, UFOs. That's what it sounds like to me. How many of you believe in UFOs? How many of you think that we're not alone? Well, I happen to think we're not alone, folks. Okay? I've always thought that way. I know there are I know there are other beings, okay? There are other beings. There has to be. We just haven't seen them yet. Well, some of us have, obviously. I take that back. Some of us have seen extraterrestrial beings. And I don't think there's just one kind of being. I think there are many, several different kind of beings. And there are interdimensional beings. I never said that before, but I'll say it right now. There are definitely interdimensional beings that exist. How do I know that? Well, I'll leave it right there.
Well, now I'll show you some more interesting things that was actually filmed and found. But heads up. Heads up. See, maybe the debris from Fukushima is not just bothering the people on Earth. It might be it's getting in the way of the little USO bases underground, under the water. I told you to stop Fukushima. Now someone else is mad. That's what I think, and that's my opinion. And when they said that coming out of Vandenberg, that just confirms what Dr. Deagle has been stating for years. Alrighty then. Take care. Keep watching.